The hidden weapon of defamation in the paranormal community. The paranormal community should be a place built on exploration, collaboration, and open-minded discussion. It should be somewhere people feel free to ask questions, test ideas, and share experiences. But more and more, it's turning into a battleground, not of ideas, but of egos. Whether you're an independent researcher, an investigator, an equipment builder, or just someone who questions the wrong thing, you may find yourself targeted by a tactic that's as underhanded as it is effective: defamation. This goes far beyond normal disagreements or differences of opinion. When someone in the community doesn't like what you do, what you build, or what you say, they often don't challenge it openly or fairly. Instead, they spread lies, rumors, and misinformation behind the scenes or in public. And there's a reason for that. It shifts the financial strain, emotional toll, and legal burden onto you, while for them, it's low risk and highly effective. In the paranormal field, reputation is everything. Your credibility is tied directly to your name. So when someone wants to undermine you, whether it's because they dislike your approach, feel threatened by what you do, are jealous of your following, or are driven by a personal grudge, defamation becomes their weapon of choice. They know that legal action is unlikely. They know most people don't have the money, time, or energy to fight it properly. Unlike constructive criticism, defamation is deliberate. It's not about debate or improvement. It's about control, damage, and power. And unfortunately, it's becoming more common in the paranormal world, both online and offline. You don't have to break a rule or act unethically to become a target. Sometimes just expressing an opinion, questioning a method, or simply existing in the same niche is enough. Some creators have turned their platforms into weapons. They use their audience to amplify personal attacks, often disguising them as exposing the truth, just asking questions, or protecting the community. But the outcome is always the same: public defamation, wrapped in entertainment, authority, or moral posturing. This tactic works because it flips the burden onto the person being attacked. You're expected to prove the statements were false. You're expected to prove malicious intent or reckless disregard for the truth. You're expected to show how the lies harmed you, mentally, emotionally, financially, or professionally. For most people, that's an impossible task. And the people who engage in defamation know it. They rely on the fact that by the time anyone tries to fight back, the damage has already been done. The consequences are very real. Careers are damaged by lies. Investigators are quietly excluded from events. People become isolated, harassed, or pushed out of spaces they once felt welcome in. And when the defamation comes from someone with a large audience, the impact multiplies. Entire communities can be turned against a person based on nothing more than rumors and false claims. So what can be done? Legal action isn't always realistic, but there are ways to protect yourself. Document everything. Save messages, screenshots, videos, and posts. Stay professional and don't get dragged into mudslinging, because integrity shows over time. Speak the truth clearly and calmly when misinformation needs to be addressed. Lean on community support, because not everyone thrives on drama, and many people are tired of the infighting. And if you see someone being targeted unfairly, say something. Silence only empowers the behavior. Defamation in the paranormal community isn't an accident or a side effect of strong personalities. It's a deliberate tactic used to control narratives, punish dissent, and damage reputations. And while it's especially powerful when used by people with large platforms, it can come from anywhere. We don't all have to agree. Debate is healthy. Critique is necessary. But when disagreement turns into targeted attacks built on lies, everyone loses. This community is strongest when it values truth, curiosity, and respect, not when it tears its own people down for validation, control, or views. If you've been targeted by defamation, know this: you're not alone. The people who rely on lies eventually expose themselves. Keep your head high, keep your work honest, and keep moving forward. That's the kind of legacy no amount of falsehood can erase.